Hello everybody and welcome to this series about my trip to South Korea. I just want to start this all off by saying that I only have my phone to record with and I don't have like any fancy like microphones or anything. So like filming out in public with all the noise and with my camera that like as soon as I like move more than slow motion everything is like I haven't been able to do a lot of like vlogging out and about. I've taken a lot of pictures, I've videoed some things, and then I've been talking a lot in my room in South Korea. So, I just want to warn you all, the quality and everything is going to be a little, like, it's going to be good, it's going to be bad, it's going to be weird, it's going to be fun, it's going to be great, hopefully. So, thank you so much for watching, and here we go! My cat did realize that something was going on with me packing and everything. He was not super happy and excited about me leaving. But at first he got to come with me because we went to my sister's place where, he was going to stay for the month that I was away. And it was okay. I went there a few days before I left. I came on to her on Friday with my cat, and then the entire Saturday, and then on Sunday, around like evening time, I left. So that I had some time at my sister's place with my cat, so that he would like get used to the place without me just like disappearing right away. But he had a really good time at my sister's place. I'm really happy. Thank you so much, sister, and to her boyfriend, and for taking care of my cat. Love you so much. Thank you. On the 16th, my sister, she walked me to the first like the bus or the train thing or whatever it's called that went from her place down to the central station, where I was gonna take a bus to Stockholm, to the airport itself. Hello everybody, first update of the trip. This is me, I'm literally hiding away. That's me. I don't know how to do that. Whatever. I'm literally hiding away in a bathroom because, that was stressful. I got on the bus to the airport, it went fine. I got to the airport, realized I have no idea what I'm doing, no idea where I'm going. I went in, finally found like an information desk, asked her, and she was like, oh, you're supposed to go over there. I went over there, that didn't work. So I got sent over to like look at this screen, and I was like, yeah, the information that he told me was gonna be here isn't in here. So I went back, and he went with me, and he was like, oh, and then he told me the information, and then he sent me to another place, and I talked to that guy, and he was like, oh, go talk to that guy, and I talked to that guy, and he was like, oh, well, you have a passport and a booking, it's super easy. And I was like, thank you, God. So he like gave me my boarding passes, and then I got standing in this really long line. I'm super warm, super tired. The wheels on my checked-in luggage have broken, so I'm basically dragging, not rolling my luggage. It's great. But either way, I stood there and they checked in my luggage. I have my other, carry-on hand luggage right there. So now it's basically like 1 hour left before the boarding or whatever it's called opens. So I'm gonna go find a place to sit down, eat a sandwich, drink a little, die a little. So this is just me walking on towards the plane, and I was just videoing this to be like, ooh, there's the plane, da la, here I'm walking, and didn't realize until I got home and watched this video again. Did you notice that there's like the pilot or whatever is like hanging out of the window? Like now he's gone. He's like, look at this. He's hanging right out of the window. And it's like, I didn't even know those windows were like openable. This is what the plane looked like when we came on. You got a little pillow and a little blanket in the bag. Yeah. We got several meals because it was like a long flight, or like a long flight and a shorter flight, both there and home. But I gotta say, I really, really, really like the food a lot. That was like one of the meals that I didn't like because it didn't taste nice, and the rice that came with it didn't like taste anything. All the other foods and like even the things that you got like next to that meal, like it was so good. So they have these in every seat, this little cool little screen in each of like the back of the seats, so you could you know, choose your language. And also then you could like choose if you wanted to watch movies or like TV or like listen to music or play games, or like you could read, I think, and you could just watch where the flight was going. It was like really cool. I watched movies, and as you can see right here, I went into the movies and then I went into the comedy section because I was actually looking for a specific movie that I already knew that I was gonna watch. I just decided to record this to show you how it worked. And like there are so many movies. These that are like scrolling by now, they are all just the comedy ones. And as you can see, they had romance and drama and action, like, and kids really love that. Watched so many movies. I actually watched all of these movies on, you know, on all the flights, both there and back here to Sweden. I watched the most when I went home because like I just couldn't get myself like tired. I couldn't get myself to sleep. It was like, oh, I didn't have, you know, I couldn't sleep. So I watched movies like basically all the way home. So I watched all of these. The last one I did not get to see the end of. Okay, here I am. I've just arrived to China. Well, not just arrived. I've arrived, and then I, you know, went and found my way and stood in a queue and, you know, got stamps and stuff on my ticket, and now I'm waiting basically like by the gate over there. I am not loving this. So even though this took a lot less time, now I actually have a long time just to sit here and wait for the flight, which is kind of nice because I'm exhausted. But like, yeah, the Sweden one was a lot better because, you know, everybody was so nice and helpful and happy, and here everybody's very grumpy and just like, get away. So yeah, now I'm just gonna sit here, and then I'm gonna, you know, go to like gate E05, and then I'll leave China and go to South Korea. This is the plane taking off from China to South Korea, and when we were on the flight we got 3 different notes that we were supposed to fill out. I didn't know anything about these, and one of them, the middle in the middle, was all in Korean. But I figured out that we were supposed to take them to the airport and leave them in 3 different places. It was, you know, if we were like sick or anything, if we brought anything in the country that we weren't allowed to or that we had to pay extra for, and then why we were in South Korea, you know, to begin with. And the note that was all in Korean, they had that in English at the airport. So after several hours of flying and waiting and, you know, moving around and just getting to South Korea, this is finally when I am arriving. The plane is landing in South Korea, and I am just feeling at this moment, I was so tired and exhausted after flying for such a long time and sitting down and everything, but at the same time I was so happy and so excited, like I was finally here. It took me 7 years, but I was finally here, and like I can't even describe like the feeling that I was having at this moment, you know, when the plane was landing. It was amazing and just so much joy, you know. After getting to the airport, I found all the places where you were supposed to leave the notes and talk to those people, managed that just fine, and then my luggage was gone. I talked to like a bunch of people, went for them back, but finally I found it. It was not where it was supposed to be, but I found it. And then I went to get a bus.
Ladies and gentlemen, we sincerely appreciate your using our airport limousine bus. Our airport limousine bus number 6011.
Thanks to the B&B where I was staying, I knew what bus stop to go to, what bus to get on, and how much money it would cost me. So, and the bus stop was right outside of the airport, so it was really easy. I went to the ticket booth and got a ticket, and then I waited for the bus. I got on the bus, and as you could hear, they were talking in English. It was really easy to know when I was supposed to get off. And then I actually gotten a picture of a drawn map that they made, how I was supposed to walk from the bus stop to the B&B itself. And after looking at it a little bit, I figured out where to walk, how to walk, and I finally found the place where I was supposed to be staying, and I was really, really happy.